Hello, what's up spooky fam? I already filmed this video once. It was almost 35 minutes long. I had almost the entire thing edited and I deleted the footage off my camera on accident. I did not transfer any of the footage to my Anyways, today's video, I'm not going to try and sit here for another half an hour to film this. So I'm going to try and get through this as quick as possible. This is everything that I watched in the month of March. You can follow along with me on Letterboxd. My Letterboxd username is deadgrlyt, deadgrlyt, no I in girl. Also, Letterboxd shared my review of Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always from the other day on their Instagram, and it was a very special moment for me. So let's start off with March 1st. I watched The Disappearance at Clifton Hill, which was shot about 4 hours away from me. It's a place that I have been to. It's a place I'm quite familiar with, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. On the 2nd, I watched Miss Americana, which was Taylor Swift's documentary. I am not really a Taylor Swift fan, but this made me want to be a Taylor Swift fan. Like, it made me respect her a lot. On the 3rd, I finally watched Knives Out, which I loved. I loved the costuming. I loved all the performances. The story really wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I have a massive crush on Lakeith Stanfield, so I was fine with the movie. On the 4th, I watched Freaks, which I really ended up enjoying except for the last 5 seconds of the movie. I thought it was a cool concept. I thought all of the CGI up until the end was okay. And the little girl, the main character, she's just so pure. Like, she's such, can you stop shaking my camera please? Like, stop it. Can you stop? Thank you. She was just such a good actress. Like, you really felt the heart come out of her in that movie. I really liked it. On the 7th, I watched Pete Davidson Alive from New York. I really never kept up or followed Pete Davidson's career at all. I never really knew much about him, but this made me laugh so hard. From the Louis C.K. jokes all the way to the Ariana Grande jokes and even to the butthole eyes joke. I died laughing all the way through. I love stand-up specials. Crystalia's comes out in 7 days, so I'm really looking forward to that one, but I really recommend this one. Even if you don't like Pete Davidson, like, if you like dry humor like I do, I recommend that one. On the 8th, I watched Malevolent. There is a movie, oh my god, why am I having trouble with that word now? There is a movie review of that on my channel already, as well as on the 9th, I watched Happy Death Day. There's also a movie review already on my channel for that. On the 15th, I rewatched Contagion, and with all the crap that's going on in the world right now, this was my 3rd time seeing it, and it suddenly became a horror movie. On the 21st, I finally watched Swallow, which I really enjoyed. It was so beautifully colored. The story was ended up being so heartbreaking. The final scene was just like, wow, they're gonna like they left it hang, and it was really good. I related to her character a lot more than I wanted to. Not with the swallowing like thumbtacks and shit, but like the emotional baggage. On the 22nd, I watched Amityville. Oh, The Awakening. I forgot the title of that for a minute. I did not mind it. I had a whole movie review planned for it for my I Finally Watched series. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. On the 23rd, I watched Krisha, which ended up being so heartbreaking. It's an A24 movie. It's by Trey Edward Schultz. The director of It Comes at Night. It is a movie about a family dealing with a person who is estranged, dealing with alcohol and drug addiction, and it is so, oh my god, it's real and it's hard to watch. And then on the 26th, I stumbled across a short film called Trauma on YouTube. And this was because I'm in a bunch of movie groups on Facebook, and someone was like, yeah, I'm watching a really gory movie called Trauma. It's a short film. So like, obviously me being a sick person goes to Google it, and this is what I found, but it wasn't what I was looking for. Ended up making me cry like a little baby. It was really sad. And then I watched the final 3 oh my god, why do I always say his name wrong? Ari Aster's short films, and starting off with The Strange Thing About the Johnsons, it broke me. It's a really yucky story, but it's basically trying to tell you that sexual assault and abuse can happen to anyone, regardless of your gender, race, your role in the family, anyone. And it was really hard to watch, but I kind of want to watch it again. And then I watched Basically, which kind of had the same premise as C'est La Vie, which I actually watched again today because I love it so much, but I didn't really like it as much, except for the costuming was so good. The costumes were great in that movie, short film. And then I watched The Turtle's Head, which I only recommend if you are into super effing weird things like me. Even then I really didn't find it as amusing as I thought I would. It's about a sex-crazed detective whose penis slowly inverts. Yeah, it's a little weird. And then we watched Tiger King, and I'm not even gonna comment on it because I have nothing to say other than that bitch Carol Baskin did it.
That damn bitch Carol Baskin!
And then on the 29th, I watched a 2.5-hour documentary about the 50 best horror movies you've never seen. And jokes on them, I saw a good quarter of them. Really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the fact that Taron Zundich was one of the main speakers in the documentary. I love Repo, The Genetic Opera, The Devil's Carnival. He is so great in those films. So I was so happy to see him. And then to round out the entire month, on the 31st of March, we watched Hot Rod, and that was Marcel's first time seeing it. I love everything about that movie. I didn't give it a full 5 stars because I feel like it drags a little bit, don't at me, and Will Arnett is kind of annoying. But every scene has something that you take away from it, whether it's the dance scene in the parking lot, the cool beans, the fight scene, everything about it. Even I looked at the trivia. Here I go again talking for an hour. If you look at the trivia on IMDb, in the very opening scene when he goes to ramp and he kind of smashes into the ramp, the stunt guy that did that broke his arm filming that, so fun fact for you. Anyways, that was everything I watched in the month of March. Don't forget to follow me on Letterboxd at Deadgrl, YT, no underscores, no I in girl. I am so thirsty. Anyways, I already have DVD haul 14 already filmed for you. When did I start? Already twice. And I will see you then because it's ready to go and it's been ready to go. I just wanted to get this up first because it's already the 7th of the month and I wanted to get this up 7 days ago. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Sayonara, suckers.